Where do you work?
I'm on faculty at Tulane Medical School in the Psychiatry and Behavioral Sciences Department, and I am director of the Forensic Behavior Sexual Unit, which means I see clients up at the State Hospital in Jackson, Louisiana, at one of our group homes in Baton Rouge, and at our Forensic Aftercare Clinic in New Orleans.
Okay. Can you explain to me how you came to want to be a psychologist?
Well, I'm actually a social worker, but I came to this through seeing a made-for-television movie when I was 5th or 6th grade about a physician who killed his wife and 2 children and blamed it on some acid-crazed hippies, and I couldn't understand how someone could do something like that. And after talking with my parents about it, that just became an interest with me, and they encouraged me to read about it and to learn about it, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do.
That's good. At what age did you realize?
5th or 6th grade, so I don't know, how old is that, like 12?
Like 10, 11?
10, 11, 12, something around there. Yeah, this was really interesting to me, and then I started reading a bunch of books about it, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do.
What interests you the most?
People are fascinating in all their complexity and strangeness, and I feel like what I do helps people, but I know it's not a very routine type job, so there's always something new going on, there's always something new to deal with, and I think that's an interesting part of it too.
What are some of the different parts of the psychology field?
The psychology field, or the behavioral health field, really can cover just about anything. You can do counseling, you can do research, you can do working with people in an attorney's office. It's almost an unlimited field. You can work in hospitals, with any type of person. So it's very wide open, and you just kind of have to find where your interests lie.
How many years did it take for you to finish school?
My undergraduate took me 4.5 years, and that was in family counseling and in substance abuse. And my master's degree took 3 years because I went part-time the first 2 years while I was working, and then went full-time last year. But most master's programs take about 2 years. And if you go into a PhD, that I believe takes 2 or 3 years. And then with psychology, you have to do an externship, meaning you have to do basically free work. I mean, there's some stipends and that kind of thing. You have to do practice under supervision in order to get your PhD completed. I believe that's the way it works. I'm not a psychologist, so I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. I did internships while I was in my master's program, but the psychology field is slightly different.
And do you go to different schools, or do you stay at the same school all the time?
I'm not at school. I am at a hospital, a group home, and at a clinic.
I mean, like when you're in college.
Oh, when I'm oh, you can go. You can go. It depends, because there are programs where they combine their master's and PhD programs, which shortens it slightly. I went to 2 different schools just because of the way my life worked out. And you may go to your undergraduate one place and decide you want to specialize in a certain type of behavioral health, and that may determine where you want to do your graduate degree. So.
What kind of volunteer work